All right, we'll see what happens. Don't think I've streamed around this time, but I'll do something a bit different. But for those who do decide to pop in, hope you're doing well. This was almost pretty much almost the afternoon. I guess you say technically morning. So anyone out there, hope you're doing well. Viewer Drew, hello there. How are you doing? How's it going today? Never know how to start these things, so just you know, flying by the seat of my pants, so to speak. Doing good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Guess I just say the same thing. Uh, have a few other requests to get to, and in my downtime playing a little bit of Dead Space, the original again on PS3. Probably uploading some of that bootleg style sometime late in the month, maybe around Halloween time. Who knows? But yeah, I do have other requests to get to. They'll be coming up shortly, about 12 or so. Aside from Saving Private Ryan, what do you think is the best war film? For me, is Hacksaw Ridge. Uh, oh, Hacksaw Ridge is the second best. Um, I like Hacksaw Ridge, but to me, those are not the two best war films to me. It depends what you mean by war film. I mean, I guess you mean non-escapism, like Rambo. So I think Hamburger Hill deserves pretty high on that title. Hamburger Hill, Casualties of War, uh, Full Metal Jacket. Colin Leo, I don't even know who you are, so how are you doing? But yeah, for war films of that nature, I would put Hamburger Hill up there along with Casualties of War, Full Metal Jacket for the better war films. At least that's just me. Granted, in that terms, I probably enjoy more the escapism ones. Uncommon Valor, well, that's about rescuing POWs. Of course, Rambo First Blood Part 2, Missy but actual war films again. I think the Vietnam ones are, I think, are the better ones in my opinion. Evil Dead Groovy Collection set. That's cool. Do not have that set. Is that the one that does not have Army of Darkness? Jane Deere, I'm doing okay. How are you doing today? Yeah, I mean, if it is a bit weird grabbing a set of that and you don't even have Army of Darkness in it, so I don't know. I'm like, well, if that's the case, I'll just buy Evil Dead or such by itself instead of a box set. But no, that's just me. It's like let's overcharge you for a box, but you get just the actual movie for a lot cheaper price. Maybe one day I like to get the Evil Dead 4K, check it out. Maybe one day we'll see how that goes. But I haven't really got a lot of 4Ks. Yeah, I know Army of Darkness is a different studio, but still, it's like it's still a trilogy, and you don't have the end of the trilogy. So it's just again, let's overprice a box, and we can't even give you a full set because of that. So I don't know. Archer, hello there. How are you doing? In fair, just do a random stream and see what happens. I haven't done one at this time of day, so I think once in a while I like doing that. Maybe like different. That way, it's like different people in the chat to say hello to, that type of stuff. Just relaxing. I know the feeling. Definitely know the feeling. If you want to know why I keep looking over here, is because this is the phone, but then the laptop can better see the chat as well. Not a whole lot of movie news to talk about, so I don't know about that. Hello, everyone. Hello, Alter Ego. Ah, you're in Poland, so it's nighttime. Cool. So, Poland. See, this is where I don't know jack squat about my geography. How close are you to Ukraine? You like Prey? That's cool. Teach their own. I am not a fan. I already said that in my video. Did I see the trailer for Megan? No. I don't care about if Chucky has a clit. I don't care. I don't like Punisher Warzone, so I don't care about Steelbook more Skittles. I think that's the worst Punisher film to have been made, in my opinion. I like the other Punisher films a lot more, so I don't really care about Steelbook or that. Very close odds, Archer. Well, I hope you're staying safe during this crazy time. Yeah, I can't begin to imagine what's going on over there. Demon Knight or Bordello Blood? I would go with Demon Knight. Hey, Alan Stanley, Creed 3 trailer? I didn't see it. Why would I care to see a trailer for Creed 3? Why would I even care to see it? So, no. There's a Creed 3. I don't care to see the trailer because I don't care about the movie. Because I did not like the previous Creed film, so why would I care about the third movie? So there's a direct-to-video RIPD2 because that's what people were asking for. They're asking for a direct-to-video sequel prequel to one of the most forgettable Ryan Reynolds films. Hey, Bins of Fear, how you doing? Very cool. Shout out to Poland. But yeah, the fact that you're getting a sequel prequel to RIPD2 direct to video is that's desperate when you gotta do like no one liked that film. No one saw that film. No one remembers that film. So what name are you even cashing in on RIPD to do a sequel, prequel, whatever the hell it is? No one liked it. It didn't become a cult film. Hello there, Yule, and everyone else out there in the chat. So who cares? Who cares? Videos coming up. Videos on movies called Flight Plan, Dead Girl, commentary on a film called Dollface, 1931's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, uh, commentaries on Friday the 13th Part 5 and Halloween 3, and a few others. I didn't know there was such a thing as Polish YouTube. The Retaliators, don't even know what that is. Um, yeah, I can't really say I look forward to a lot of movies coming out, but can you really blame me? Lost in Lunacy. Yes, I did hear about that. Go figure. Yeah, go figure. I did hear about that, but like I said, go figure. The Graduate, I haven't seen in over a decade, so I can't give a clear thought on it. Yeah, Halloween Ends is pretty bad, but how you doing, AMBW channel? I've seen American Gothic. I was not a fan. I was not a fan. You don't really have much for kills. Rod Steiger was decent, but like the lead girl and her being crazy and joining the family, even though her friends, I didn't care for that plot, or at least the way it was implemented. Yes, I know about all these films coming out. I don't care about Scream 6. I don't care about a Christmas Story sequel. I really don't care about any of that. I don't know why anyone would, to be perfectly honest. I really don't. Why would anyone care about any of that crap? Back in the day, you were in the Spider-Man 3 premiere in the USA with your grandparents. Yeah, that movie did suck. Yeah, sorry that. Yeah, you got to go to a premiere and it had to be for Spider-Man 3. Go figure. Like Fabio, have you ever been to Comic Con? Never been to any convention of any sort. Scream reached. I don't care what Scream did. It sucked. People should know better. I reviewed Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, 4, and 5 more Skittles. They all sucked. They're crap. Brad Renfro, I think I saw Apt Pupil. I remember he was in the trailer for the Resident Evil 2 video game that George Romero did for overseas. I think you mean Todd McFarlane, not Seth MacFarlane. If it was Seth MacFarlane, it'd be a weird spawn with Family Guy. I think you meant Todd McFarlane. Yeah, I don't care about the new films coming out. Do I still hate Lamb? Yes. Why would I not hate Lamb? Imagine if Poltergeist was an Asian film. Isn't that what most of those ghost story ring grudge movies are? Music mainly probably rock, but I'm open to synthesizer. Mainly a lot of movie soundtracks, especially older movie soundtracks, is what I prefer and enjoy. Zane, the one main, hello there. Polly, hello there. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hi, B McB. You hope John Wick 4 will be good? Yeah, so do I. We'll see what happens. You never know with how they screw up all these franchises anyway. You never know. You never know. Do I like Van Damme movies? Well, I mean, I've reviewed pretty much every single genre Van Damme film on the channel. And yes, a good chunk of them I do enjoy. The Mario movie trailer, I don't care. I mean, the animation is fine. Even the voice of Bowser is fine. I don't know about the voice of Mario. It just sounded like Chris Pratt being Chris Pratt. Uh, I don't know. I'm indifferent on it. Babylon trailer, don't know what that is. Your opinion on Matt Smith depends on what kind of role he gets. He did fine in Morbius. He was awful in that Terminator movie, so it just depends on how it's written. With Batman v Superman or Batman and Robin, Batman v Superman is worse to me. Hello there, Joe. Halloween ends, I mean hard tardy, yeah. This is a much better movie. Much better film. Much better film than Halloween ends. I'm feeling all right, tired, but feeling all right. I didn't play much Terminator video games. Honestly, I never played any Terminator video games. I mean, maybe try them out for 5 minutes if that's playing. But I mean, like fully played, none of them. Really. I don't care about another Superman movie. I really don't. I mean, to me, there has been a good Superman movie for a long time. Lucas Green, I always give my honest opinion. And if they're telling me to rant on something, even if I like it, I say no. I'm gonna be like, no, I'm gonna give my honest opinion. Otherwise, what's the point? I mean, if I wanted to do stuff to make people happy, I would have done that a long time ago with a shitload of other videos I've done and just kiss a lot of movies' asses because it would have made my life a lot easier. I mean, if I kissed Godzilla versus Kong's ass, if I kissed a lot of these movies' asses, it would have made my life easier. So, no, I like what I like. I don't what I don't. It's not that hard to figure out. For others, for some reason, it's such a big old mind boggle for some damn reason. I do like the Fleischer Superman cartoons. I do quite enjoy them. I don't care about Beetlejuice too. Robin Williams at my favorite actors list, uh, maybe top 30. Because it's hard to know what who will be on the list, but at least top 30. Robin Williams, sure. Hong Kong Rescue, the guy's a lying sack of shit. There have been people who have not gotten their stuff in 2 years, and he took their money and ran with it. So there you go. He took the money, he ran. A film I disliked at first and liked after a second viewing. You mean a film that grew on me? Mm, I don't know if I hated it, but Mission to Mars back in the day. I mean, I don't know about this, but you know, sometime I'm like, I actually like the movie. A new Silent Hill game, I mean, that'd be cool just to get it out there. I mean, I don't have a PS5. I'm not getting a PS5, so I won't be playing it. But to see people play it and see that franchise continue, sure, because I do like the franchise. Didn't watch the Punisher TV show. Hey, Clark. Train to Busan, so-so on it. Which YouTubers liked Halloween Ends? I think Brad Jones Cinema Snob liked it. There's other people that liked it. Born to Be Rad, who's with the guys at Deadpit, he liked the film. Hey, Broad Stipe. I Sean Stanley, I appreciate the kind words. Witcher games I've never played. Dwayne Johnson is overrated. I like Dwayne Johnson. He's just overexposed. He needs to calm down, stop picking so many roles, and the roles he picks I don't prefer. I prefer like R-rated, balls to wall movie, not this sugar coated stuff. Candy ass movies. I mean, hell, that's one of the reasons I like Doom from 2005. The Rock got to be in R-rated fashion. Yeah, I like Ethan Hawke movies. I mean, like anything. I mean, Predestination I reviewed. I liked that movie. That was an interesting movie. Uh, yeah, I mean, you just give me a list, I could pick them out. Yeah, Perry Fan Lionheart is a classic. Tom Cruise or Keanu Reeves? It depends. I mean, I guess instinct says Keanu Reeves because I'm a big John Wick fan. Christmas, Bloody Christmas, never heard of it. Uh, no, I don't think the original Halloween films, I don't think they're overrated, no. Hey, QJC. What do I remember about the Steiner brothers? Vaguely, because I don't know, I was what, 10 when they were around? And if I saw them, it was like on a random VHS tape. What's the future for the Blob franchise? Nothing. Why does there need to be a future? Do you like Owen Wilson? Sure. I don't mind Owen Wilson. K2 Mac, I mean, I do paid requests. I like The Shining. I think The Shining's a classic. The running time doesn't bother me. Art of Action, I've not kept up. Hard Candy, I think I reviewed Hard Candy, Ryan. God, the fact that there's an RIPD Part 2 is just crazy to me. I didn't even know that until just now. Yeah, that figures. Um, a sequel to True Lies? I don't know if you need a sequel. Not every movie needs a sequel, folks. That's the problem with Hollywood. They don't get that not every damn film needs a sequel. Like, I don't think True Lies needs a sequel. So I would not do a sequel. Eraser, you could do a sequel. But then they did that stupid reboot thing, whatever the hell it was called, that no one watched, came out and no one talked about it. No one remembers it. No one even knew it existed. It came and went so fast before you blinked. I like Mellow Yellow. It's my favorite drink Darth Gold does. Yeah, I've seen Tourist Trap. It's a decent movie. Meanheads, the movie, I don't even know what that is, so the answer would be no. Was Bill and Ted 3 good? No. Hello there, Ibrahim. Doing all right? How are you doing? Yeah, Bill Paxton did a great job in True Lies. He's greatly missed. Great actor, personality, greatly missed. And yes, I know they're doing a Twister sequel. I don't care about these sequels. All these sequels that you guys keep mentioning, I don't care. I don't know why people are excited. Ryan Cannon, I reviewed all the Phantasm films, man. Hey Tim, hope you're doing well. The worst Steven Seagal movie, Attack Force. Woody Strode, I haven't seen enough of him to give an opinion. The entire movie of Ghostbusters Afterlife was dumb. Hey Jesse, upcoming video game. Well, I don't really play the new video games because I'm not getting a PS5. I don't have an Xbox One. I'm not getting that stuff, so I don't really care what's coming out because I'm not getting the systems. So I don't care really. Upcoming videos. I mean, someone request. I got paid requests for Flight Plan, Dead Girl, Dull Face Commentary, 1931 Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, uh, Friday the 13th Part 5 commentary, Halloween 3 commentary, and a few others. Hey, Anthony, how you doing, man? I know you're playing the Resident Evil 7 Madhouse, and a ghost came in and broke your table. This guy Anthony in the chat, he's Let's Talk Resident Evil is his channel, and he was playing Resident Evil 7, and all of a sudden his table of glass just shatters. So I guess a ghost came in and just sat on it or something. It is Halloween season, so they need someone to sit. They're tired, so they just broke his table. I am the table. A movie you think should have gotten a sequel? Dread. Yes, I do have a 4K player, but I only have a couple movies. So, I mean, it looked fine, but I mean, I've only had like two or three to compare it to. Mia was pissy. Yes, probably. Hey, Jermaine. Hope you're doing well. Well, no, they're not going to stop making Halloween films. Why would they? This new one made $41 million in his opening weekend. 41 million, and that's with the Peacock release. The only cock I care about is the cock in my pants. Fuck Peacock. And fuck the new Halloween film. Thank you, Callum. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Yeah, I know it doubled the budget opening weekend. It didn't get my money. Didn't get my money. Fuck Halloween Ends. Can suck a fucking all the peacocks in the world can suck. Well, yeah, Rutger Hauer passed away before they could do those Blu-rays. It's too bad. Hey, CK, how's it going, man? Watching at work. Yeah, I was just for some reason I popped on here and I never did one in this time, so figure why not? I've only been on for like not even half an hour, so I'll be on for like another hour, hour and a half. Um, why do other movie reviewers hate on you so much? I don't know, because I'm honest, because I speak the truth. Maybe because I don't get all these deals and screeners, and hey, I'm gonna review this film, but they haven't opened up the fucking movie. Like they haven't opened up the fucking movie to watch it, but they're saying it's a great 10 out of 10 movie. Maybe because I don't jerk off every fucking movie that comes out. If I liked it, I liked it. If I don't, I don't. I'm just gonna be honest. Hey Ken, hope you're doing well, man. I don't give a fuck if people hate me. Good. Sorry, I don't fuck Halloween Ends. Fine, if you want to eat dog shit in front of the lawn, be my guest. I don't give a fuck. I remember, or speaking of like Dead Pit, they review packaging. Gives a fuck about the packaging. I care if the movie works, if there's grease on it. and if the movie's good, or if the features are good. Like Stream Factory doesn't make good features anymore. What was the last Stream Factory that had a good feature? Anyone out there who plays Stream Factory stuff? What was the last one that had a good feature? Like good documentary? Remake Station, hello there. Was more likely to happen? U.S. Blur, The Hitcher, or Friday Night Part 2? Neither at this point. I don't know what it was. Something about Friday Night Part 2, the rights. Something about I forget what the details are. But yeah, I mean, Stream Factory sucks nowadays. You do a lot. Well, a lot of people send in paid requests for me, and they happen to be shitty movies because they like me seeing to yell and rant, and I'm down for it. If people want to send in a paid request, it is a shitty movie. I'll gladly say it and be honest about it. Well, sorry, it's not all sunshine and rainbows and fucking ponies, My Little Ponies, like a lot of these fucking YouTubers. And I don't give off like a fake performance. Like, hey guys, welcome back to another movie review. I'm going to talk about this movie. It is the best movie ever. Fuck off. Hey, Redemption Films. I paid $5,000 to make this room look like a studio to do a YouTube video. It's a fucking YouTube video at the end of the day. It's not CNN, NBC, or even the fucking Golf Channel. It's a fucking YouTube channel. Get over yourself. It's still you talking to a camera. Back in the day of YouTube, we just turn it on and talk. That's it. We turn it on, we fucking talk. That's what we did back in the day. It's just all vlogs. That's what it is. It's just a fucking vlog. God damn it. No matter how they want to spiff it out, that's what it is at the end of the fucking day. Anyway, hey, movie fan, I'm doing okay. I read that a lot of people want them to remake Halloween Ends. They didn't do it in the first place. They screwed it up. That's their fault. Hey, John Zero Cool. Yeah, I know they're making a sequel to Twister. They make a sequel to every damn thing because nostalgia runs wild. Nostalgia makes money, and it's been proven again and again this day and age. I did Halloween Ends made 40 million in its opening weekend, doubled its budget, even when it's on the Peacock. Scream, new one made 200 million worldwide. That's why they keep doing it. They didn't get my money. They got a lot of people's money. Odyssey platform, no, I haven't tried it. The Megan trailer, I don't care about. Oh, it's Chucky, but with a clit. I don't care. They make a sequel. They're making a sequel to R.I.P.D. for fuck's sake, direct to video. The Ryan Reynolds film that no one remembers and no one gave a shit about. They're doing a direct to video sequel to R.I.P.D. Because yeah, people are really clamming for that. No one saw R.I.P.D. No one liked R.I.P.D. So I don't even know who the hell they're trying to get for views of R.I.P.D. sequel. Who the fuck? I haven't met one single person that even liked that film. But they're doing a direct-to-video sequel. And no, you don't need a sequel to Twister. It's about twisters, tornadoes. What? There's no more story to tell. Hell, you know what? I saw the sequel to Twister. It was called what was it called? The Forgot the name of it now. I actually remember not minding the film. It was like found footage, but it wasn't found footage. I forgot what it was called because my brain's out of it. Terrifier 2, Into the Storm, yeah. So yeah, that's Twister 2. And I didn't mind it for what it was. Because yeah, there's not a lot of tornado movies unless you're on Sci-Fi Channel. But I saw that movie, and no one gave a shit about that movie. Terrifier 2, I'm not watching a 2.5 hour slasher film. Let me ask you a question. Why does a slasher film need to be 2.5 hours long? I don't care what people say about Terrifier 2. People can say whatever they want. I got my own thought process. That's why I don't care what other people said. I think for what I think, and oh, it's a new horror film, and there's color and it moves. Must be the best thing ever. That's every fucking horror film that comes out. Hey, it's in color and it moves and people talk. Wow, it's the best movie and it's the scariest. I had a heart attack in the theater. It's brutal. I've seen a Serbian film and that was a piece of shit. No other movie's going to get more brutal to me. I've seen Cannibal Holocaust. I've seen Martyrs. I've seen Gutter Balls, where a guy's dick was cut like this and peeled back like a banana. That was Gutter Balls, the one that ripped off the cover for fucking Maniac. The Batman actually made sense because it's a big superhero story, not a fucking slasher film. And even I said it was too long, and I liked the film. Colobos, I haven't seen Colobos. Yeah, there was a Bruce Campbell made for TV movie. Ernie Hudson was in it as well. It was like Night of the Twisters, or no, I think it was just called Tornado. It was just called Tornado. I think it came out around when fucking Twister came out. I liked the Batman. I got it over there on Blu-ray. And I said one of the flaws I had was it was too long. But I still liked the film. But that's like a big blockbuster movie. It's Terrifier 2. It's not fucking War and Peace. There's no deep story to a clown killing people that needs a 2.5 hour running time to tell its in-depth story about a clown that kills people. Well, I guess there's it, and that's longer, so I guess that proves me wrong. There's, but some would say that should have been shorter. Andy T. Shore, yes, I did notice the change, and it was pretty horrible change. A.B. James, I disagree. I thought he was much better than Christian Bale. No one requested any video game stuff, Bilbo. No one sent any pay requests for it, so unless someone does it, then no. Does Disney direct to video sequels? No, I have not seen them. Creed 3 trailer? No, I don't care about Creed 3. I don't know why anyone cares about Creed 3. Why do people care about Creed 3? Why? There's other better boxing movies than Creed films. Tusk 2. I got enough with Tusk 1 with Kevin Smith. I mean, how many more ways can we turn someone to a walrus? Was that a sentence I never thought I'd say out loud? I mean, for crying out loud, man. Yeah, Digstown with James Woods and Louis Gossett Jr. I like more than the Creed films. Neither the Creeps or Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. From Dusk Till Dawn 2, I don't mind it, but the first one's the best. Well, thank you, McClark. Thank you for the super chat, man. My YouTube friend thinks lots of movie companies now want to do their version of Rocky Balboa, a long-awaited and successful sequel. Well, I mean, you had Star Wars: The Force Awakens to thank for that as well, and Jurassic World. Jurassic World is what they call a legacy sequel. Jurassic World came out, uh, huge hit, got its own trilogy. Star Wars: The Force Awakens came out, huge hit, new trilogy. Halloween 2018, huge hit, new trilogy. Bill and Ted 3, Ghostbusters Afterlife. Ask CK about Ghostbusters Afterlife. He'll tell you how much he loves it. CK from Dead Pit. He loves that movie, just like I do. Yeah. But thank you, Clark. I appreciate that. They follow the money. That's been like the whole time. It's always been that way. It's not new news. If it makes money, get every drop out. It's smart business. It just creates stalemated product and creativity. But I mean, that's just me. That's just my opinion. That's just my thought process on it. Go Fader. Sorry, if you wonder why I keep looking over here, it's easier to see the chat over here other than on my phone. Uh, you thought of me when you saw Hard Target being playing Halloween Ends? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Telling you, the directors mess with me. He doesn't know who I am. It's like the guy that I guess he pretended to be the writer to the Thing prequel being pissed at me back in the day. And I thought it was him, but maybe it wasn't. But back in 2011, when the Thing prequel came out and that trailer was awful, and me and my friends like talk about how crappy it looked, and I got this long message, and the guy said he was a writer, and you don't know how hard we worked. I'm like, I don't care. It sucks. It looks like it's shit. Doesn't need to be made. No one asked for a prequel. And then I don't know why someone would take the time to pretend to be the writer, but I mean, stranger things have happened. Oh no, I have it here in the package. It was a nice gift that someone had, so I did not open it because it looks good in the package. It was a nice gift that someone sent. This is really cool. It's pretty cool. But no, I didn't open it because it was cool packaging. David Gordon Green with The Exorcist. Who cares? Who cares? I mean, like, Scarface doesn't stink, man. Come on. Teach your own. I'm not going to change your mind, but I don't get that one iota a bit of difference. How many people agree? How many people think Scarface sucks in the chat? Because I disagree 100%. And I think it's one of the best movies of its kind. And I watch Scarface any day over the Godfather films. Because I think the Godfather films are boring as shit. Scarface is classic. Scarface is great. Scarface is the GOAT. No, I don't think it sucks. Disagree. I don't think it sucks. It's a classic. Scarface is classic. Classic. Yeah, Scarface is great. I'll watch any day over the Godfather films because Godfather films bore the shit out of me. Classic. Push it to the limit. Tony Montana, Scarface is a classic. Great ending, great soundtrack, wonderful performance by Al Pacino, intense, memorable pieces of dialogue. Do I like Toy Story films? I didn't mind them. I don't care about Creed 3. Why would I see the trailer? If I don't like the first two, why do I see the trailer Creed 3? Like, answer me that. If I did not like the previous two, why would I see the trailer for the third one? Now, if someone wants to send me a paid request to give my honest opinion, okay, but I don't care. Yeah, I know Scarface is a remake. I didn't see the original. Goodfellas, Heat, or Casino? I picked Heat out of those three. Why would I review Stan Helsing? Saw 85 in October 2023. Good. Great. Stallone's best movie in the last 10 years? None. Love the guy, but he hasn't had any good movies in the past 10 years. Why would I want to see more movies like Venom when Venom sucked? Well, if it's a piece of garbage, then again, why would I see the film and waste my time? You know, does it kind of doesn't make sense. Black Adam's getting terrible reviews. Good. Tired of superhero movies. Cliffhanger, a day like Cliffhanger. Who's worse, Michael Bay or M. Night Shyamalan? M. Night Shyamalan is way worse. I think Michael Bay knows he's stupid. M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong thinks he's smart and doesn't realize he's stupid. Yeah, I think Michael Bay knows the movies are dumb. M. Night doesn't, and that makes him more foolish. The Dentist 1 and 2 double featured? No, I don't need to pay. No. Zane Dark Knight Rises is worse. Halloween Ends is pretty bad. Just like, Chainsaw Massacre 2022 and a lot of these other movies. I reviewed Ambulance on the channel, General Ursus. I reviewed Ambulance. Death Metal Weeboo. I did a review of the Batman with Robert Pattinson. I liked it. The reviews on the channel. Uh, why was Michael so weak in Halloween Ends? Because I don't know, the writing was stupid. I don't know where else to put it. Because the writing was bad. Because they forgot that Michael Myers was the Terminator at the end and killed everybody and was standing tall and wasn't limping or weak. And then, shit, I guess we'll just pull this out of our butt. Bad writing. His age doesn't matter if he's supernatural and he survives getting shot 18 times. Folder film? Phantasma. I don't know what folder. What do you mean by folder film? That folder film. Do you mean older? Oh, I had that on Blu-ray. The Ambulance with Eric Roberts. I love that film. Uh, where was it? It's up there somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. I love The Ambulance. It's my favorite Larry Cohen film and one of my favorite Eric Roberts films. Love The Ambulance. Has Stan Lee cameo because Eric Roberts is an artist at Marvel. He tries to pick up this girl and she gets sick, goes to his ambulance. Eric Roberts is trying to find her. There's this conspiracy dealing with black market organ transplants. James Earl Jones is this crazy cop, and Larry Cohen has a sense of humor. I like Larry Cohen. I miss him. I liked a lot of his movies. You don't have a lot of Larry Cohen type of writers, directors nowadays. What was that? Probably. Uh, Horror German expressionist films in the 1920s. I have not. Do I care for the new Marvel movies? I do not. Stephen Norrington or Neil Marshall as a director? At least Stephen Norrington knew to quit. Neil Marshall did that new Hellboy film, and he should have quit. Oh shit! Wow, thank you so much, man. Wow, thanks, Javid. That's really cool. People to disagree with me all we want. If it comes to this, please, everyone who disagrees with me, keep sending all this in. I'll take it. I disagree with you saying Halloween Ends last fight scene was good. I thought it was fine. Michael got beat by an old lady without any traps, one on one, and the daughter has the strength to snap Michael's arm in half. It wasn't as slick and satisfying as the 2018 fight scene. I agree with you on that. I'm just saying, of all the stuff that sucks, that was the least of my worries of the stuff that sucked. That's why I'm like, it's. I was really indifferent on it. I'm not going to defend it. The fight. I mean, to me, if I want to fight between those two, I'll watch Halloween H2O. And I'll be honest, I think Halloween H2O beats the shit out of both of them. I think Halloween H2O beats the shit out of 2018. I think Halloween H2O beats the shit out of Halloween Ends. Because I watched the fight and I've seen Jamie Lee Curtis blot the knife and stab with the flag and throw all this other shit in there. I thought it was much more satisfying. She got the axe, cuts his head off. To me, that's where it ends, and it was the real Michael Myers. And to me, Halloween Resurrection is his own universe, alternate timeline. To me, Halloween, Halloween 2, H2O, that's a trilogy worthwhile. So that's probably why they made Michael Myers so weak in the beginning, because then this fight, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, I'm not going to defend the fight Halloween Ends. I'm not going to defend anything Halloween Ends. I said nothing in that movie was good. I'm just saying, of all the things for me to complain about, that was the least of the movie's worry. Maybe if the rest of the movie was so well done, then I could complain about that in a more of a smooth, articulated manner. But the movie was dead and gone by the time I got to that point. So I'm like, I'm just glad it ended. And okay, they fight, blah blah blah. And so I mean, I'm not going to defend the movie. You can be perfectly right and correct. Again, the rest of the movie sucks so badly that it didn't fucking matter by the end what the fight scene was. That's just my opinion. But I'm gonna leave that a little bit longer because I mean that's the least I can do for that. Uh, I don't think the movie started off strong. You had a little kid fall like a kid from a football, and he felt like a Home Alone movie. It was hilarious. Will I ever take my hat off? Why? You think it's like brain damage or Frank Henenlotter that if I take the hat off, there's gonna be all these lights because I took too much of that LSD Elmer stuff? See how many people get that reference. It'll be the poster of brain damage. You know what's here? It's called a head. That's what on top of the hat. It's a head. I mean, that might be news for people. You mean there's a head? Oh my God. I have a metal plate. That's what it is. I got a metal plate, and if I put it up, the whole thing will pop off, and it'll be like a bowl of candy. I like this. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. I said that back in Halloween 2018. Do I shave my head? Yes, I do shave my head because it's in Texas and it's hot as hell. Even here in October, it's hot. Well, it's not as hot as usual, but it's not cold. Hey, Ogle County Alligator, how you doing? Brain Scan, I remember Brain Scan. I didn't mind it for what it was. I remember liking the music. Yes, it's too damn hot. I mean, I don't know how hot it gets in Kentucky, but it gets fucking hot here, and it just feels better. Moving to Florida, well, good luck with all the good luck with all the hurricanes. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it, Kim. Thank you. Do I sleep with the hat? I don't know. Do you mean I fuck it? No. At least not that I know of, unless it does it to me in my sleep. Kentucky is yin yang this time. One day it's 30, the next day 75. And they say climate change is fake. Would Sleepwalkers be remade? Nah, no one remembers Sleepwalkers. You know what I remember about that movie? The song. Who the hell did that song? Enya? Boo no 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 no. Oh, hey there. I live in South Florida. Hurricane usually goes around us. But wasn't that on the news recently? Like, hurricane hit Florida and a lot of people's power was out. Wasn't that just a thing that happened, what was it, a couple weeks ago? I thought it did. Thank you, Josh Pritt. Do I think the Landless will be the ones that will be remade are the popular ones because they have a big name recognition. Yeah, Hurricane Ian. I wouldn't buy it for $5. I think all three of those movies suck. Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, what's good about it? Bill Moseley with a game on his head. That look like you're gonna be a little kid's gonna roll it down and a bunch of balls gonna pop up. That movie is boring as hell. I dare someone to watch Silent Night, Deadly Night 3 and not fall asleep. Part 4, there's weird bugs and Brian Usna go back to doing Society again. And part 5 with Pino and Mickey Rooney and the guy with no dick and Pinocchio. If I want to sound at Deli Night, I'll watch the first two. That's it. I mean, I still want to see. I with the guys at Dead Pit. I'd rather see Ghoulies 3. I actually like Ghoulies 3. Speaking of which, funny enough, this is a DVD-R, but the show I'm not lying. When I say I like the film, I actually do like this movie. It's goofy, it's silly, but it's like a fun Animal House ripoff. And you actually have like Jason Scott Lee from and Matthew Lillard are in it for big roles. And the one guy from Summer School, I forget his name. But yeah, rest in peace, John Carl Beekler, who did this. Now you get that movie, I'll buy that one. But I don't care about Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, 4, and 5. But there are people who liked it, and $20 for three movies, that's a good deal. I mean, that price, you can't complain about that price. For those who want those movies, if it's $20, sure. I mean, you can't get cheaper than $20 for three movies. It's not like that Aliens documentary that's like $50 for the digital and $100 for the Blu-ray. So I'll remember that. Hey, Hard Body. Oh, whoops. The damn thing jumped. Uh, I probably won't be watching a stream, but that's cool if info comes out. Ah, yes. If he tells you anything. Let's see. Open water films. I don't remember much about them. Legend of Tarzan. I think I have reviewed that on my channel. Do I like the Tommy Knockers? Not really. Uh, yeah, there's a Fletch movie out, but I mean, I just watched the Chevy Chase movies. The Canyon, never heard of it. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the whole idea of paying $100 for a Blu-ray or $50 for a digital. Aliens is one of my favorite films ever, but I'm not playing around with $50 for a fucking digital of a fucking documentary. I think that's stupid. I think that's highway robbery. It's the same people that did in Search of Darkness. I think that was highway robbery as well. $80 for bullshit was not worth it. And they've built that for three of them. Oh, cool. Good luck on your book, man. It depends what kind of action films you're looking for, because there's a variety of different kinds. Martial arts, one man armies. It depends what kind. Well, that you just say that for the entire movie felt forced. Everything was fake in that movie. Yeah. Who knows? I mean, if you and Uncle Bill ever do come on here, that's something I have to bring up and talk about with you guys. I maybe I'm more passionate about because I don't know why I am, um, but I know that ruffles a lot of people's feathers, and I know you don't. It's people's money. But to me, when you go down that road, other people see it and they're gonna take that as a yes. Oh, really? Was that In Search of Darkness one, or was that Alien? Oh, was that back in the In Search of Darkness? Yeah, I ran out of water. Of course, I ran out of water. A good one or a bad but good one? In Search of Darkness, yeah. See, here's the thing with that. I understand. I'm fine with a longer documentary because I could pause it, fast forward it, watch it whenever I want to. But I saw the first one. I saw it for free because I got a copy sent to me because on Am Cool News, there's like, hey, anyone who want to watch this and critique it, I did. I gave like my 50 fucking things I complain about. And they didn't listen to most of it, of course. I'm like, this is a waste of $80. Like most of the stuff is stuff you will find on Wikipedia or something like Dead Meat and it's fake. But fake radio voice. I'm Dead Meat on YouTube, but I'm just gonna tell you the plot of this movie that you all know about. Sorry to people in the chat, just going off tangent on that thing. But here's the thing: if you don't do that, the ultimate '80s horror documentary. This is my thought process on that. If you're really going to be serious about this, do it like Encyclopedia Britannica. Go to 1980. I'm more curious about the films that no one talks about, and there's always an interesting story behind even a movie that's shit. Go to 1980, and yeah, of course you want to talk about Friday the 13th, but what more can be said about it? Maybe one of those things like you get all the information and you like hit all the high points, so it's a condensed all the shit and all the material is condensed in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, blah, 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 blah. But let's talk about like 1980 horror films that no one mentions. And let's try to get stuff from that. Like, what was that? Cardiac Arrest. What is that movie? Or is that really a horror movie, but it was billed as a horror movie? Find someone or like really delve into that. That would be more interesting to me than hearing about Friday the 13th for the 85th time. Even if I don't, that's just me. Maybe that's just me being crazy. 1981, then go to 1982. But again, that's just me. And the thing is, like, they purposely cut stuff out to put in the next one, and I saw them do it. And that was shady practice. Like when they did In Search of Darkness, I saw the rough cut, and there's specifically stuff they literally cut out because they had a timeline. We're going to talk with Heather Langenkamp about Shocker. They purposely cut that out to put it in the sequel, In Search of Darkness 2, for you to pay another $80. They milked that for every penny and they got it and they were successful, and then other people are going to do it. So sorry to everyone out there. A lot of people, I don't even know if I'll be able to catch up. They did make 5 American Ninja films. That's true. Exactly. To me, that's why I only do paid requests. And then if I think it will suck, I'll find it somewhere secretly to watch it. And you all know how that works. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The Changeling, great movie. Love The Changeling. Have I seen the direct to DVD American Pie films? If I have, I don't remember them. Alone in the Dark, I remember that from 1982 with Jack Palance. Not a bad movie. Director we're going to direct The Hidden. Hey Scotty, hope you're doing well. My favorite sci-fi film, I guess Aliens. Someone's like one man army movies. I mean, I think of the classics, Rambo 2 and Commando and Shoot 'em Up. That's a fun one. That's a newer one with Clive Owen. Dread with Carl Urban. Uh, a funny one, Strike Commando with Red Brown. If you want to have a good laugh, Strike Commando was fun. Uh, yeah, I mean, just depends. Fuck Sean S. Cunningham. He's overrated. Sean S. Cunningham has never been worth a shit. I don't want to say that bluntly. Sean S. Cunningham was never worth a shit. He's not that good of a director. He's not Wes Craven. He's not John Carpenter. He's not Toby Hooper. He's not Larry Cohen. He got lucky because he had Tom Savini to save his ass with that first movie. And I liked the first Friday the 13th, but it's not in my top 5 Friday the 13th films. I liked the movie, but I think the sequels were better, in my opinion. And again, I like the movie, but look at what else Sean S. Cunningham has done. A Stranger is Watching. Yeah, people are like, what the fuck is that movie? Exactly. I mean, Deep Star 6 is there. I mean, I don't know. Sean S. Cunningham to me was never, I don't know. He didn't do My Boyfriend's Bad. That was a, I don't think he did that. I never played the Alone in the Dark PC games. I liked the first Friday 13th, but I thought there were others. I think My Bloody Valentine is better. I'll say that. He didn't direct House. The guy who did Elm Street. Friday 13th Part 2 and 3 did House. House is a good movie, but he didn't direct that. I know what Steve Miner did. Now, Steve Miner, I think, is a better director because I think Friday the 13th Part 2 and 3 are better than the first one, and Steve Miner directed those. And he did House. Hell, he did Soul Man. Steve Miner did Soul Man with fucking C. Thomas Howell. Right there, better director than fucking Sean S. Cunningham. He did Soul Man. But yeah, House, I think, I like House a lot more. I like Friday the 13th Part 2 and 3 more than the first one. So yeah, I'll say Steve Miner is a better director than Sean S. Cunningham. Yeah, I like House. I like House 2 as well. I even like House 3. Fuck House 4. Someone's asking the future of the action genre. I have no idea. The future of the I have no idea about the future of the action genre. I can't answer that question. My hat is camouflage design. You think I don't know that, or I don't know how stupid you think I am, but what's next? That this is a beard? You do know that your beard is made of hair. Do you know your glasses have glass in them? Really? John Carpenter's most underrated film? Most underrated film, John Carpenter. Hmm. I'm trying to think of his films. Saw in Precinct 13 is great. The Thing is my favorite of his. In the Mouth of Madness, I'll say. Uh, I like Sam Neill. I like the H.P. Lovecraft atmosphere. I love the story behind it, like the living in a book. That whole mentality I thought was really clever and creative. And the film bombed and didn't deserve to bomb. Like Starman, I thought got accolades. I mean, he got nominated for Jeff Bridges got nominated for an Oscar for his performance. I think it made money. Like Animal Mouth of Madness didn't make money and didn't do well. And like you say, most underrated. Like The Thing, people love The Thing nowadays. The Thing's looked at as all time classic. I like John Carpenter's The Fog, but I don't know if you call it underrated because it made money when it came out and it seemed like people liked it. But yeah, I mean, Ghost of Mars. John Van Damme would beat Steven Seagal. Ghost of Mars. If that was it was supposed to be the Snake Plissken movie, the third Snake Plissken with Kurt Russell. That's what it should have been. I can watch Ghost of Mars for what it is. I don't hate it like other people do. I have fun with it. I can enjoy it, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's John Carpenter's high point. I can watch it for what it is. Memoirs of Invisible Man isn't a good movie though. Like it had to be a good movie to, you know, give a shit. But, well, thanks, John. Thanks, man. Well, is deepfake tech coming to the fore? Will that be the next fad in filmmaking as a way to lengthen stars' careers, etc.? Not needed, in my opinion. Well, I mean, for what I understand, it's only been used so far for smaller parts. I guess like the Harold Ramis Ghostbusters Afterlife, the younger versions of like Michael Douglas and Ant Man or Robert Downey Jr. and I forget what movie it was. But here's the thing, that would have to take a lot of money and effort, and I don't know how many people are going to go through with that. I'd have to wait to see like a full movie that someone actually implements that into. You say lengthen a star's career. Well, I don't think we've seen that yet. I don't think that they've implemented that yet. So I can't really determine that until they fully try to do that into a. I have, if it comes to a point where they start doing it, then I can better answer that question because I haven't really seen much of that as of yet. Well, if they try to defake a fucking new Bruce Lee movie, okay. Icon of Sin, I reviewed Unhinged. The review is on the channel. Well, in the work print, it's just that there's more. Okay, like for example, when Jean-Claude Van Damme is on the motorcycle with the girl Yancy Butler, there's a whole scene where Van Damme shoots a vehicle and the vehicle pulls off and flips over and explodes, and that's not in the Blu-ray. That's before, like during the whole thing where Van Damme kissed the guy off the motorcycle, steals the motorcycle, and he's going toe to toe with the motorcycle bad guy, and he shoots at it. Well, there's another scene where he shoots a guy, like a group of guys in a car, and the car swerves and flips and blows up. That's not in the movie. In the third act, there's a lot of instances where you get extra blood squibs. This person just shot 4 more times. This guy just shot 3 more times. This guy just shot 7 more times. When the guy gets his ear cut, you see the whole thing of his ear getting cut off. Like this whole thing, you see it actually cut off. It doesn't cut away. So there's a lot of these little instances and also little John Woo-isms of bits of slow-mo that are in there, and they make it a bit more of a fuller John Woo movie. So, State of Play, never saw. Some big name in Hollywood that knows you? I don't think so. I thought I did, but I think they were probably just pretend for some reason pretend to be someone. No one knows who I am. I'm not that popular, folks. Not even close. Virtuosity, my favorite Denzel Washington film. Love Virtuosity. History of the Chair. Nope. Someone threw it away and then got it for free. That's all the history there is to it. And there's not much other history other than that. Nothing but trouble. I enjoy it. I like the film. Not only as bad people make it out to be. Silent Hill 2 remake. I have to wait till see the gameplay. I hope you cleaned it. Nope. Dragged it around in the woods, dragged it around in the desert, dragged it around, just plopped it in there, and yes, of course I cleaned it. I'm not stupid, despite what people think. Wolfare number one, I've never been called a shill. I'm shilling for how shitty their product is. I wish. If Hollywood came up and said, "Hey man, we're so glad you're so honest with how shit we are. Here you go," I'd be like, "Thank you. Let me continue to talk about how crappy it is." There's a Silent Hill conference from Konami today. Multiple projects rumored. Yeah, all pachinko machines. Death Kiss. I don't care about the Robert Bronzy wannabe Charles Bronson. He looks like Charles Bronson, but he can't act for shit. He sounds nothing like Charles Bronson. He cannot act. It's a crappy novelty. Funny Farm, I remember not minding Funny Farm for what it is. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I remember not minding Funny Farm. Wait, now I can't see with my glasses off. Like that fucking Velma show that everyone's loving. She's black. I don't care. Oh, thanks, Fathom. Yeah, I really enjoyed Cuffs. See, do I have um well, I think about it, wasn't it? Nah, thought it was over here, but it must be over there. Huh, thought it was over here. Oh yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. Come on. There you go. Yeah, really enjoy this film. Fun movie, despite the cover doesn't look good, but it is on Blu-ray as well. I do have the Blu-ray, but I kept the DVD because you never know. Very funny movie, kind of like Deadpool before Deadpool in terms of the sense of humor, breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, very underrated film. Cuffs, fun movie. Hey, Austin Wilcott, hope you're doing well. Do I like Spies Like Us? It's all right. Are there any actors you just don't like? John Cena, don't like him. I I can't think of him right now. There's always they always have exceptions, but like I'm tired of Kevin Hart. Kind of a lot of people. Yeah, I like Mindhunters with Rennie Harlan. I like Amber Turd. Oh, yeah, that's another one. I like Mindhunters. Rennie Harlan. Yeah, I like Mindhunters. Do you have 1990 It? Hey, White Dragon War. Do you have the 1990 It on Blu-ray? I believe I do. I know there's a documentary coming out in November, and it's $20 on Amazon right now. You see, that's $20 on Amazon. But if you want the Aliens documentary, $100 Blu-ray. But Pennywise, that's $20 Blu-ray on Amazon. Go figure. Drop Dead Roses, never heard of. Austin Wilcott, I just uploaded a review of 12 Rounds. Did you not see it? Like literally yesterday, earlier today. Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick, I prefer over Regeneration. You're in Hawaii for a week. Cool. Do anything for the holidays? No. What about The Shining? Oh, I like The Shining. I mean, I don't know about rewatchable. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a good movie, but it's not like I rewatch it every week. Ralph Macchio Bio, I didn't know there was one. I don't care for the Freddy versus Jason versus Ash comic book. Did not like that comic book. I prefer a different story with that. Oh, thanks to JC. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Roller Coaster Rider. What is the film? Favorite horror anthology. I mean, I like Trick or Treat. I like Creep Show. I like Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye is a good one. Lady Terminator. Well, that does suck. I mean, that is a shitty movie, in my opinion. So you're right. It would be a rant. It sucks. Yeah, Evil Dead 2. You've never seen Evil Dead 2 before? Evil Dead 2 is great. Is The Descent 2 one of the worst sequels? Yes. You have a creature shitting on our lead characters. Heartbreakers? No, I've never seen Heartbreakers. Hey, Dabian. Jade Speed, never seen it. Body Bags? I like the gas station segment. Do you like Danny Elfman? Yeah, he did Batman. He did one that was wildly different was The Kingdom. He did the score for that. That was an interesting, different score for Danny Elfman. Beetlejuice. I think he did Beetlejuice. That's a good score. Good score. Halloween Ends is the Alien 3 of Halloween. Yeah, I mean, you got a point. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I go figure. No, I didn't see Evil Dead 2 because I thought it would be lame and too low budget. I mean, it's low budget, but it's not lame. Evil Dead 2 is great. No, I haven't seen Jake Speed. For a second, I was trying to. There was another. What was the 80s action film I reviewed where the guy like wanted to open an ice cream shop and it was like a parody cop movie? I think Ken would know what I'm talking about. Oh shit, thanks, man. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Just watch your Halloween end stream review. They were hilarious. Love your videos. They helped me get through the workday. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Hello there, Aragorn. Thanks, man. I really do appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy. I'm glad people enjoyed it. I mean, I don't want to say that my review is better than the movie because that's really being very egotistical. But I've had one or two people say that, so that's something. The real fifth Beatle. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Evil Dead 2 is a great movie. I'm gonna leave that up for a while because $20 is thank you. Love the fact you're always brutally honest. Thank you, the real fifth Beatle. Thank you. Thanks, DJ. Yeah, Michael Keane, my friend, the choice voice, his review of Halloween Ends was pretty good too. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. No, not Ice Cream Man. No, this is an action movie. What the hell is it called? No, it wasn't. No, it was an action movie. I forget what it was. I had to think about it for a while. Maybe it wasn't Ice Cream. I forgot what it was called. And there's so many movies in my head. It's hard to remember all of them. Halloween Ends is a love story between Michael Myers and Corey. Yeah, really lame one. Yeah, I like the Evil Dead trilogy. I do like that. No, it's not Chill Factor, not the one with that. This is like a '80s action film that not many people know about, and I reviewed it. I forget. I think it's the was it the guy who was in that TV show Sledgehammer? Let me check real quick. Was it David? God, I'm trying to think now. Maybe it wasn't. See, this is the problem with doing so many damn reviews. You can't remember all of them. Maybe it wasn't. Just forget about it. I can't remember. Yes, you got it. You got it. Yep, Tracks. That's a interesting low budget, but there you go. That one, Tracks. There you go. That's a interesting one. Uh, it's not great, but it's fun for what it is. Tracks. That's a yeah. Yeah, it wasn't the guy from Sledgehammer, but it was cookies. That's what it was. His cookie business. A mercenary raises cash for his cookie business by offering to tame a Texas mayor's town. And it's a parody on action films. And Robert Davi is in it. Priscilla Barnes is in it. And this is the tagline. This man has just blown away 6 terrorists, dynamited a drug smuggling compound, and baked a dozen cookies. Traps with 2 X's. Well, it's an action comedy. It's 1988. TRAXX. I mean, it's not 5 out of 5 star perfect, but it's like a parody of '80s action, and it knew what it was. So that's a funny movie. Thanks, Ken. That's what it was. It wasn't ice cream; it was cookies. I knew it was something like that. Would Keanu Reeves have fit better in 12 rounds? Yes, honestly, yes. Yeah, I know the Foo Fighters, the songs. Da 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 na 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 da na 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 da na na. I do like to take your Beverly Hills. That was a fun one. Stone Cold, that was a good one as well. Do you think Evil Dead needs Bruce Campbell to work? Yes. Is that just what made it Evil Dead? Think about it. Evil Dead, I like the movies a lot. Without Bruce Campbell, I don't think those films would be as remembered. Yeah, the Take Your Beverly Hills does have Robert Davi. Touchdown, asshole. Stupid cup. It's empty, so it's fine. Uh, what BS copy? Catfight Paradise. What did I save your brain cells from? No, Bruce Campbell has said he's retired from playing Ash, but do an animated film, perhaps, in that. I'm not a fan of Evil Dead remake. You had good gore. That's all I had going for it. A Song Precinct 13, the remake? I don't think I have. I'll read the comment above that one. Your comment or someone else's comment? Hey, Matt, we watched your old DVD collection the other day. I was there down the 4-patch set. No, I don't see it. Hey, hey there. Oh yeah, Take Your Beverly Hills did get a release on Blu-ray. Yeah, it did. I forget who did it though, but it did get a release on Blu-ray. I don't know if it's still in print. Okay, yeah, that this comment didn't pop up for some reason. Probably YouTube being stupid. Probably because of the cursing. Because YouTube hates that for some reason. Okay, yeah, it didn't pop up the first time because YouTube hates it when people curse. Just how YouTube is. Um, well, I think people have forgotten about City of Angels. It's already been forgotten. Movies that I refuse to watch, Cuties on Netflix. I'm not watching Cuties. No, YouTube doesn't like cursing. That's why some people's comments they don't pop up or they get automatically spammed. Hey Z, are you doing movie reviews? Be why would I give advice? I don't know what I'm doing, and I've been doing it for over 10 years. uh, have fun, make it fun, make it enjoyable, because you're the one doing it. No one else is doing it for you. Talk like how you want to talk. Speak from the heart, and be honest. And if you think something sucks, say it sucks. If you think something's good, say it's good, and just be natural, like how you would just talk to anything else. Just, I mean, again, I'm a nobody, so any advice I give will be null and void. Uh, I like Free Jack. I don't mind it. It's not great, but I liked it for what it was. Free Jack. Didn't watch the Boondocks. Yeah, I haven't seen the Boondocks. The Evil Dead remake, while not bad, was a horrible Evil Dead movie. They just felt like regular possessed, not deadites. Yeah, I agree with that. 24, I saw the first season. I remember not minding it, but I never had time to watch the others. I got the video game over there, funny enough, 24, the game. Jared Griffiths, take care. Wayne's World I prefer over Austin Powers. Yeah, I liked Extreme Prejudice. That's a good one. How old was I when I made my first review? That my first channel probably, which was 2007 or 2008. So, oh, cool, man. Can you put a link to your to the hey, if you can put a link to the channel on here, I'll give it a watch. Your rant, because if I click on the name, it won't let me go to their channel. It's just one of those. If you click on it, it's like, do you want to remove, put in timeout? I just go to the channel, but that might tip me off this chat. Can I? Well, I mean, there's not much to explain. The look at the avatar. There's Rambo. There's Raphael. So Rambo Raph. I mean, there's not really much to explain other than that. I don't remember excessive force. I know who's in, but I don't remember it. I know Mike OCP likes it. What pisses me off about Halloween Ends? Everything from the beginning to the end. The Raph is Raphael. Odyssey ain't going to do anything because people at this point are used to YouTube and people go to YouTube. A large print of the Raph in your logo? That's cool. If I knew how to do it, I wish I could have like a T-shirt of that, but I don't know how to do that. Obviously, you can't sell it because it's copyright. That's cool, man. Z. Yeah, Viking Samurai taught to Scott Adkins by Hard Target 2. Well, he defended Hard Target 2. Hey, I like Scott Adkins, but Hard Target 2 was awful. 13th Floor. I think I reviewed the 13th Floor. Die Hard 6, I don't know. I think it's canceled, thankfully. Yeah, I meant in the video, like, of does Scott Adkins defend Hard Target 2? That's why I was asking. I was always Stallone over Schwarzenegger, but I like both. I was more of a Stallone guy. Rambo, Cliffhanger, Demolition Man, Over the Top, Rocky films, Virtuosity, Johnny Jerry. No, I didn't see the trailer for the new Bruce Willis film. I avoid them. Stockens doesn't think it's that bad. Well, I'm sorry, but he's mistaken. Rhinestones is not a good movie. It's just it's not. It's not a good movie. Actually, let me see if I could do this. Pancakes or waffles? Waffles. Why not waffles? Let's see. Oh, I click on it and okay, cool. Open up a cool. All right. Oh, thanks for that. Stupid spam bots. The Recall never saw it, but looks awful with Wesley Snipes. Hey, Preminator. Sixth Day, yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Well, I can watch it as a time waster. No, my second favorite Denzel film is probably Deja Vu. Virtuosity, Deja Vu, Unstoppable is good. Man on Fire is good. Crimson Tide is good. Hey Z, I went to your channel. There is no review here. It just says Z featuring Giovanni. Play this for the strippers. So is it not on that channel, or you have another channel? Yeah, I was just checking to see it later. I'm guessing you have another channel because it's not on that one. Hey Fadi, Batman Robin would have been better if Tim Burton directed it. It needed a completely different script, and George Clooney was not a good fit. I like the first Batman the best. Roller Coaster Rider, I'm always hoping that a movie surprises me. People get mad about this, but I liked Nope by Jordan Peele, and I thought that movie would suck, but I liked the movie Nope. Fathom, those are your favorite martial arts films? Those are good choices. Favorite asylum films? None. I'm a made to remark the Costas. I think that's Asylum. I think that's the only one I gave an iota of crap about. I am a made to remark the Costas. The Squeeze of Michael Keaton I didn't care for. I don't like the Tom Holland Spider-Man trilogy. No, I think it sucks. Favorite Frankenstein movies? The 1931 movie. People get mad if the sky is blue. People get mad on everything. I really don't give a shit at this point. I just don't. Why should I? Ain't my fucking job to care. I like H2O. Yeah, I do like H2O. Martial arts films. I mean, Lionheart is good. It depends. Like, depend on which actor, which Drive with Marta Costas. That's a good one. Martial arts. Definitely check out Drive with Marta Costas. Uh, Riot with Gary Daniels. Deadly Outbreak with Jeff Speakman. Fathom. You must have seen some Jeff Speakman stuff. If not, definitely check out Perfect Weapon and Deadly Outbreak. Riot with Gary Daniels. Like I said, Last Man Standing with Jeff Wincott. That's a good one. A lot of PM Entertainment films back in the day. It's not martial arts, but Zero Tolerance with Robert Patrick. Hell, recently I saw Accident Man 2 with Scott Adkins. I liked it. That's another 2022 film I liked. That's an upcoming review this month. There you go. Someone's asking what reviews are coming this month. Someone sent in a paid request for Accident Man 2. I liked it. It's not as good as the first. It has some issues of comedy not working the best, but Scott Adkins was good. I liked the fight scenes, and the second half I thought was rather fun. Mission of Justice. That's another good Jeff Wincott film. Rapid Fire. The last Blu-ray I remember was that Twilight Time. I don't know if it has another Blu-ray. RoboCop 3, no. If Peter Weller was in it, it still would be a bad movie because it's a bad script. They don't have Accident Man 2 in theaters. I don't know if it went to theaters at all. Do I like Batman vs. Dracula? Yes. The other Dragon Wolf said I need to rewatch his films. Teen Sport Cow. Well, we're talking about action movies, especially martial arts films. Scott Atkins is good. Yeah, I mean, Accident Man 1 and 2 is actually natural with his natural dialect. Well, Teen Sport Cow, I don't see you doing anything with your fat ass. Twilight Times Out of Business? I hope so. The ripoff artists. Action Jackson? Good movie. I like Action Jackson with Carl Weathers. Multiplicity, I barely remember. Hey Z, what movies are you thinking of? Because in case I already might have already seen them. You're very skinny, so are you Alan McBeal or Alan McBeal's brother? Hey, it's one of those things, tit for tat, jab for jab. When you jab back. Welcome to Thunderdome. But yeah, Acid Man 2, I liked it. I like the first Acid Man better, but I mean, it's not up there with Avengement. It's not up there with Ninja Shadow of a Tear, but Bruce Lee type. Uh-huh. So you're Asian or black Asian? Blasian. He's Blasian. He's Leroy from Power of the Glow. Are you the last dragon? Do you have the power of the glow? Kablasian. The best way it takes place during Halloween? I mean, it depends. Trick or Treat's a good one. Halloween 1 and 2 are good. You're black and Native American? Well, Bruce Lee wasn't black or Native American, so how are you like Bruce Lee? I'm just giving you shit, man. Because you gave me shit to start with, so and just tit for tat. It's YouTube. Don't take that seriously. Have you seen the Corey movie? Yeah, it's called Halloween Ends. Of course I've seen that. Corey in the House. Have you seen the Corey movie? Yeah, I've seen Halloween Ends. We've been talking about it. I don't remember excessive force. Maybe it's like Lee Bruce. Bruce Lay, L-E. Bruce Boytation. Blood Dynamite there would be better. White Dragon War, yeah, I know. It's a joke, yeah, I know. I'm not being that serious, folks. I mean, it's a Wednesday afternoon, and we're all going to die next week by fucking World War III anyway. So who gives a shit at the end of the day? Who gives a shit? With the way things are going now, you'd be lucky if we're here by next year. The Boy sucks. I think I reviewed The Boy. I think I did review The Boy, and that sucked because it's a doll, and it's, you haven't seen new Rambo's. It's not worth it. The fourth one's worth it. The fifth one's not worth it. Friday 13th, Jason's mom is the killer. Spoiler. Spoiler. It's a spoiler warning. Top five Van Damme soundtracks. I mean, I guess you would say Bloodsport, Kickboxer would be up there. Um, Universal Soldier. I like the score to that. I like Ice-T's body count in the house at the end. Yeah, Ice-T's body count in the house. And what else you got? Yeah, I'll put Hard Target on there. I Blair reviewed Jim Cotta. It was fairly laughable. Hey, Chris, I think they should do no more Child's Play anything. So no, Tyler from Child's Play 3. No, they should not do anything more. Are you into the 4K format? I mean, I got a couple, as in like three. Eh, look good, but I don't need to buy every damn movie I've had onto 4K. Yep. There you go. Exactly. There you go. This is what movies used to be. Escapism, fun. Now you just have bullshit. But back in the day, we had these type of movies. They don't make these kind of movies anymore because they're too stupid. So I don't give a fuck. And I actually like a lot of movies, but people only watch the rants, so they skip all the movies I actually like and give nice words to. But I'll say this year I've liked a lot of movies actually. But people don't watch those reviews, so then they just think I hate everything. I'm like, well, what about all the I can name 16 things I liked so far this year. That's a good year at today's age. I got a list for if I ever do the 2022 like end of the year favorites and least favorites. I got a list. No, they'll just reboot Halloween. That's what they'll just reboot it. People who say Hard Tart is cheesy clearly have not seen the second one. I agree with that. The Halloween 3 and Child's Play 3 are better than Halloween Ends. I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. Let's see. You've ranted on some movies this year because there's been some shitty movies. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Hey, you know what? I enjoyed The Batman. I enjoyed Rescue Rangers. I enjoyed Day Shift with Jamie Foxx. I enjoyed Bullet Train. I enjoyed Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I enjoyed Nope. I enjoyed Carter. I enjoyed Accident Man 2, Hitman's Holiday. I enjoyed The Gray Man. I enjoyed Jackass Forever. I enjoyed Beavis and Butthead the Universe. I enjoyed The Black Phone. I enjoyed What is a Woman. I enjoyed The Unbelievable Weight of Massive Talent. I enjoyed Everything Everywhere All at Once. I enjoyed Hustle with Adam Sandler. All films are reviewed, all films that I liked this year so far in 2022. Yeah, I thought that film would be. Yeah, you're not the only one, but I liked it. I don't see what's so bad that people hated the movie for. Now, Us, I agree with. Us, I thought sucked. But I liked Get Out. I liked Nope. Nope wasn't preachy. It wasn't some let's talk about race yet again. It was just a B movie about a fun idea, this point of a fucking killer spaceship. I don't get what's so bad about Nope. I'm sorry, I still like the movie. I'll go pick up the Blu-ray when it comes out. Yeah, Accident Man 2 I liked. I just said, I liked the movie. Mad God, I don't know what that is. was more subtle. Yes, I appreciate that. It was so subtle that you could look at that if you want, but I didn't. I just looked at it as a B movie with some pretty good acting and some really nice cinematography. I like the cinematography of the film. It's a good looking film. And I liked the shots of the ship you see very small and you're hiding from it. I like that it was a creature. I didn't get that at all. I just got the fact that no, I didn't see it. I felt that it was a nature thing where it was nature versus you can't tame nature as much as you think you can. You can't tame things that are out of your element. And those primates, you cannot fuck with them. They will rip you apart. There have been plenty of real life stories where these chimpanzees that seem nice and kind, they rip your arm off, and you do not want to fuck with them. Okay, and you don't. I felt they thought this is fine. We could tame it, just like the guy thought he could tame that other animal, and it led to his death because humans thought that we could control whatever the fuck we want, and they were wrong. And he was, at least that's the way I took it. It's just that the Asian guy thought, wow, I survived this. Now I can tame this other thing. That's why it was about a horse trainer. That's the way I took it. So I didn't really see about race. I just felt it was about, at times, humanity. There's some shit you can't fucking tame. And there's some shit out of your elements. I like that the guy and the girl worked together. I did like Accident Man too. It's not as good as the first Accident Man. Some of the humor does not land that well. Never heard of what. Accident Man 2 is not as good as the first. There's some cringy humor. The guy he needs to protect is annoying as hell, but I thought the fight scenes were well done. It was more comic book mentality in terms of your humor, but I did like it. I thought it was fun. Scott Adkins, I think he found a role where he felt natural, uses natural dialect, sense of humor. I thought it was fun. Premonitor, that's fine. That's life. Mad God is a full length, no dialogue stop motion film. Huh. Interesting. Caligula with Malcolm McDowell. I barely remember it. When is the Silent Hill reveal? Uh, you two. Nah, I'm not going to be on for another 2 hours. What's wrong with the space jellyfish? I think that's a cool, different design. I thought it looked neat visually, and I like this type of stuff in monster movies. I like seeing interesting new designs. It's an alien being. I thought it looked neat. I thought, oh, okay, that kind of looks really cool. I don't think it was bad special effects. I've seen fucking feeders and feeders too. I've seen razor teeth. Those are kind of monster movies I've seen, and that shit look better than the fucking CGI Harold Ramis and fucking Ghostbusters Afterlife or the CGI dogs and shit and Prey. I would say Get Out is still Jordan Peele's best movie, but I liked Nope. Now, yeah, I'm not gonna be on for another 2 hours. No, no. Debbie Does Dallas. I honestly haven't seen it. The Tingler, I remember vaguely. That's cool if you like Prey. I didn't. Especially that ending where the girl does jujitsu bouncing off the walls against the predator and makes him somehow cut his own arm off. And then the predator is so stupid he doesn't know how his own weapon works. I'm going to shoot at you and it shoots me in the face. Because this predator's a fucking idiot. I've seen a couple episodes of the real Ghostbusters cartoon and the stuff I saw I liked. Scrappy Doo, I'm indifferent. Black Rain with Michael Douglas, great movie. Really enjoy that film. Spellbinder was really lame. What was the other thing about Prey? Oh, that fucking thing that mates. Someone explain that to me still. You take a drug and Prey, right? To make your body temperature so low. Hey Z, again, what's your channel where your reviews at? Because I went to a channel and there's no reviews on there. Before you go, Z, what is your channel's name? I should say. But I would pray, how do you take a drug and then there's no body temperature? Wouldn't you be dead? Wouldn't you be dead? Like my body dropped to there's no fucking heat. My heart is now stopped. Like that's the inside chemicals of your body. Like that's like the big part of the ending. I'm like, what the hell is this? Didn't see Scoob. Megan Smith, I don't know who that is. Pacific Heights, I liked it. That's called hypothermia. That's what I thought, but apparently no one has heard of hypothermia. I guess it didn't exist back then in the days of the Native Americans. But hey, what do I know? Did I like One Good Cop? I didn't mind that with Michael Keaton. I didn't mind that film. Crank is good, and Crank knew what it was. Crank went full tilt booty on his action and crazy and insanity that we were not supposed to take that film seriously. And Crank 2 were fun movies. Tiberius, why would I ever watch a beheading video? Why would I ever want to watch that? I don't know why anyone would ever want to watch that. And to be perfectly honest, I think there's something wrong with you if you do want to watch that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Uh, I'm sorry if people take offense to that. But if of all the things to watch, of all the movies and TV shows and video games to play, that you don't take your time to watch that, I think there's something wrong. I'll say it. Crate movies don't suck. They're not that mean spirited. I'm sorry, crate movies don't suck. I don't. What's mean spirited about them? Your professor enjoys a Serbian film? Well, Marco Anzio, could you leave Tim Cutie alone? Like, yeah, she's a lady. Get over it, dude. Like, so what? She can be like, she doesn't need to be hounded by you, man. Oh my God, there's a lady with tits. God, leave her alone. Probably creep her the hell out. Oh my god, there's a lady, so we gotta think about titties. Like, God, man, you make that's what a lot of guys like. That was happens a lot. Like they meet or talk to someone, and then it's like, wait, you're a female? I gotta think about tits, and can I see your panties? And can you show me a picture of your panties? You know, well, I've taught show me your panties now. Was I supposed to laugh when the guy gets shot in the head? I mean, a lot of people in action films get shot in the head. John Carpenter, I didn't know he did a cable western, El Diablo. I've never even heard of that. All guys turn the cares from screwballs. Yeah, I love Hardcore Henry. Z movies. Yeah, YouTube. Here's a way, Z. Send it, but don't have the HTTP part of it. Just start with okay. You know, like your YouTube channel, Z. Highlight from YouTube to the end and try it that way. I don't think they like the www and the HTTP part. So from YouTube downward, maybe highlight that and then copy into it. John Carpenter's not going to make another Theme movie, no matter what anyone says. I think he's pretty much retired, and you don't need any more. You don't need any more Theme movies. Just go back and rewatch the 1982 film. I can watch all the Critters films. He's doing it. Oh, you like what was that movie I was thinking of? I'll believe it when a trailer comes out. I'll put it that way. When the trailer comes out, people announce stuff all the time and nothing ever comes of it. So I'll believe it when I see it. No, Tremors 1 is my favorite, but I still like Tremors 2. Total Meltdown, that's fine. We're not going to agree on everything, and it's not against the law, at least not yet in this country. We can have debates, we can have heated debates, but it's still all in good fun. I think that's what people don't understand about me. I'm passionate. I like talking about movies, and we may disagree. What the fuck? That's what people do back in the day. At least that's what we used to do. What the fuck you talking about? Fucking stupid. But nowadays you can't do that. Why would you think I would like Lady Terminator? I mean, this is a film that what did it get on IMDb last time? Was it 4 or 3 point? Oh, higher than I thought. No, it's like a really terrible. That's a terrible version of Terminator, Lady Terminator. An evil queen possesses the body of a young student and then goes on a rampage. You might as well just see Ninja 3, The Domination. Was McCready or Childs the thing? That's up to you. Was John Carpenter going to do the thing too back in 2004? I think with the Sci-Fi Channel, and then that never came to be. Edmund, I never saw. I like Mimic, yes. Djibouti show, never heard of it. Well, yeah, John Carver wanted to do Dead Space, and they told him no because his films bombed. Nazi, it's not working, so I'll try to look it up later. But thanks, man. Yeah, sometimes YouTube does not like people putting links. I don't know why. Let me open up another tab and see something. Storyboard of, yeah, I think I've seen that storyboard. But Creature from the Black Lagoon would have been an interesting remake back then, sure. Let's see. Count Dracula with Christopher Lee and Count. I'm not sure which one that is. Of course, I put Z movies and it says Z movies Hindi. Yeah, what Dreams May Come I did enjoy. So is it just called Z Movies, your YouTube channel? Because there's one called ZZ the King. I don't know. Or maybe what's the title of your video? I'll just type that, Z, before you go. What's the title of your video? And I'll just type that and try to find it later. What's the full title of the video? You might already left by now. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking through the comments. Sorry, I blanked out. Why do you think the spaceship crashed at the beginning of the thing? Because it was broken. I mean, that's why it was swerving crazy because it was fucked up. Which is why in the theme prequel it didn't make sense that in 2 minutes just picked up and it wasn't broken at all. I mean, one of the 50 things wrong with that movie, the theme prequel. No, we don't need any remake of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Breathless, I never saw, man. Yeah, I'm trying to do it, but all right, man. Thanks for that. I'll check that out later and try to find it. Of course, I mean, there's probably a lot of people that hate Halloween Ends, so there'll be a shitload. Yeah, there's a lot of people that hate that movie. Good. Fair Don Cheadle movie. Don Cheadle movie? I mean, he didn't get to star in a lot of movies, so I'll say Volcano with him and Tommy Lee Jones. I'll say that movie. I like that movie. Hard Candy, Ellen Page. I didn't mind the film. Alan Elliot Page, whatever the hell the name is. How do you think the Predator was able to stand Jim Hopper alive? Well, how you know he stand him? He did. You stand alive. There's a lot of ways to do it. You make someone paralyzed. You could do it. If you shoot someone and make them paralyzed, you shoot them and they can't move, but they can still feel it. I mean, sadly, that's happened in real life where hit the right nerve, the right bone fragment. Favorite Nolte film, 48 Hours. Favorite PS2 game, Silent Hill 2. YouTube search engine sucks. Like I put Halloween Ends Rant and it says, "Did you mean Halloween Ends Rent? The fuck does that mean? Halloween Ends Rent? What the fuck is that? Halloween Ends Rent, R-E-N-T. No, why the fuck would I mean that, YouTube? Yeah, pay me rent, YouTube. Pay me. Psst. I've never seen The Cotton Club, The Awesome God. Favorite James Woods movie? That's tough because there's a lot of good ones. There's The Hard Way. There's Cop. There's John Carpenter's Vampires. There's Videodrome. A lot of good choices for James Woods. Great actor. There's also the lawyer film he did, True Believer. That's a really good one. My favorite cyberpunk movies. I don't know what all would be fit in that category. I mean, I know there's like Lawnmower Man. There's Johnny Mnemonic. I guess Virtuosity. Well, I guess I don't know. The Matrix maybe fits that. Dark City. Well, no, Dark City wouldn't fit it. I guess Matrix would fit it. Do I like Bestseller? Yeah, I liked it. Lucy. Well, that film sucks. See, if I do this, I wonder if this will actually. I wish the YouTube search engine would be better. Like actually find the shit I fucking type. Okay, Z Entertainment. There you go. Now I found it. Thank you, YouTube, for nothing. Z Entertainment. Okay, I thought it was Z Movies. Beware the Blob. I haven't seen. Thanks, Arcade. Hope you enjoy the Halloween Ends rant. From Vietnam to Van Damme. I have heard of that book. I've heard that's a pretty good book. Never been to the restaurant Hooters. Hey Z, yeah, I found it's called Z Movies, but I think it was also under Z Entertainment. I did find it. It's 26 minutes 51 seconds long. I'll give that a watch, man. Yeah, I remember the Hercules that James Woods. I know James Woods. I think he liked playing that role in Hercules. Fear of Van Damme one-liner. I can't say it because I'd be canceled. It's from Double Impact. Yeah, I'm drunk. Tomorrow I'll be sober. Uh, if I say the rest of that, people would get pissed and canceled. Steve from Alcatraz. I remember nothing about it. No, Z, nothing to apologize for, man. You have a good day as well. Perfect Blue. I wasn't impressed. Yeah. Well, I guess there's another one with Street Fighter. Uh, go get my boot. Go up river. Go to kick. The son of bitches bites his ass so hard. This bites one bee is going to feel it. No, who wants to come home? And who wants to come in me? At least that's the way I heard it. That's not what he said, but the way I heard it was, who wants to go home? And who wants to come in me? I'm like, I don't think that's what he said, but that's what it sounded like. I mean, I don't think that's what he was saying, but that's the way it sounded like when I heard it as a kid. I'm like, that's fucking weird, but I'm like, that's not what he said. But go get my boot, go with her. Who wants to go home? Who wants to come in me? A horror movie, it would be like a action monster movie, creature feature, but very action heavy monster movie. But I'll probably head out now. It's been 2.5 hours. I want to get something to drink and other stuff. So thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. You guys take care. I don't know when the next one will be, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, again, it's been 2.5 hours. So take care, guys. We'll see you later. Roller coaster rider, no problem, man. Nothing. There's no wrong answer on that. Yeah, you guys take care. Stay. I need to head out, and I probably won't watch the conference. I'll just wait after the fact because 5 minutes after it's done, people will have like everything, but like in like a 10-minute highlight. So we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.